right. Howdy, Ken. How you doing today?
Doing good, Professor. How about you?
I'm doing fantastic. This is episode 44, and typically I start with a question. Today, I'm going to make a statement. Affiliate marketing is hard, so keep your day job. Change my mind, Ken. Change my mind. Affiliate marketing's hard.
It's
Don't quit your
hard.
don't quit your day job.
Yeah, don't quit your day job. I mean, it really is. And we were just talking about this backstage, and even before we hit the record button on backstage about it being hard and it being like a job. And sometimes feeling that feeling that you had when you were working at your job, or if you guys are have your jobs and you're still working and you're doing this as a side hustle, you get that feeling sometimes of dread. I guess that's the word I like to use, is dread. But I look at it as this is just part of that process. And you're going to have those ups and downs like you do when you go to your job. The only difference between the job that you drive to and fight traffic to every day versus what we do is that we get to do it on our own terms. We get to build something that we own. And but there's pluses and minuses to that. And I think that's what the professor was talking about in terms of that it being hard, because there are challenges that you're going to face every single day that to me are harder, to me are more difficult challenges than if you were to have a job.
So, so I think you have to understand what it is to be an affiliate marketer if you're going to be full time. The role of an entrepreneur, or the tasks and the duties of an entrepreneur. So when you have your day job, and this is what we're talking about backstage, like you said, some days you're just on autopilot, man. You're just coasting, right? You're just riding the wave and letting everybody else push, right? Like you're all in the boat, you're rowing, you're just going to take a little break, right? You're just going to stop row, or just act like, just look like you're rowing, you know what I mean? And it's like, it's going to keep going because all these other fools over here, they're rowing, they're rowing a little bit harder, you know what I mean? But the reality of that too is, like, some days they're going to take a break, and you're going to be rowing, you know what I'm saying? But as an entrepreneur and as an affiliate marketer, you got to be rowing all the time. If you want to keep moving forward, you have to be rowing. Yep. But the great thing I think about that is too, as an entrepreneur or as an affiliate marketer, you can take a little break if you put in that hard work, and you can just, let the boat just sort of sit there, idle, you know what I mean? Or maybe catch a current, I guess, if you're looking to keep that analogy going.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that's part of it too, right? I mean, I used to call it cruising for a paycheck. When I was working, it's cruising. I'm just cruising for a paycheck today. Where the question of the day was, what am I going to eat for breakfast, or what am I going to eat for lunch, right? That was like the big question of the day. But when you're an entrepreneur, yeah, you can take those liberties as well. However, you're building up. We talked about momentum a lot, and we talk about this a lot on the podcast. Is you're building on that momentum, and you're putting in that effort day in and day out, and it's that compilation of that momentum that allows you to take that little break, to take some time to just either mentally decompress or whatever it is that you want to do. And it's all because of that hard work. And the analogy that you used during our backstage was a good one, is that you're pushing that snowball, you're pushing that snowball up the hill, so that way when you get to the top, that you can push it down, and that hard work that you put in getting up there is going to just kind of compound and snowball as it goes down the hill. Whereas my analogy was, I want to take that little pebble like they have in the cartoons and walk up to the top and just drop it down from the top and let it roll down and collect everything. But it doesn't work that way, folks. It really doesn't.
That's the beauty of analogies, right?
Yeah.
It's just like there's so many ways to look at the world, and the world that it is, because it's just the way it is. It's reality. The truth about making money online is it's a job. As an affiliate marketer, you have to show up and you have to put in the work. Now you can have a day job, and sometimes You can be pretty much on autopilot and people leave you alone as long as you do your work.
Mm-hmm.
You can come and go as you please. I mean, there are jobs like that. I've had jobs like that. As long as you get the work done, that's what it is to be an affiliate marketer.
Yeah.
As long as you get your work done, you can show up whenever you need to. But also, as an affiliate marketer, you are tied to other people's schedule because you don't set the launch schedule.
Yeah.
The vendor, the person that creates the product, sets their schedule. So you have to adjust your schedule accordingly. So at that point, it's more like a job than if you own your own product or create your own product. Which the truth about affiliate marketing and making money online as an affiliate marketer, the truth is, if you want to make real money and make more money as an affiliate, most people that do that have their own product.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I mean, if we go outside of our realm, and you're an affiliate marketer, let's say you're doing it in pet care or pet food, you're not going to really find, like in our world, we can find launches happening practically every single day. And I think when you go outside of our world too, and for those of you guys who are not in the make money online world, but you're in a different niche altogether, that your realm is going to be based on the holidays, right? Because there's going to be specials coming up and people are going to have those kinds of sales going on. And, your realm is also going to be just making sure you do the daily task of either creating content or, doing something that you need to do, which we all do in our world, but we also look for launches and we look for creating our own products, which, other affiliates will do in different niches as well. But yeah, I think in what we do in our realm, it seems like those launches are, to me, those are the things that just puts that infusion of revenue. It generates that revenue for you like really, really quick. And we were just talking about how addicting it can be to just sit there. You put in all the hard work. You just you make the video, you make the page, you make the bonus, you do all this stuff, and then you just go, bam, you hit send, and you just kind of sit back and you just kind of watch to see what happens. That's the fun part about it. That's the part of the job that I really enjoy. That part alone is the most satisfying part.
It's almost like you do all that hard work and then you sit back and watch the money roll in. It's kind of like in your day job when you go on vacation.
Yeah.
Getting paid to be on vacation.
Yeah.
Because as an entrepreneur, you're not going to get paid to be on vacation, but things are going to keep working once you get them set up right. Once you get that snowball to the top of the hill and you let that sucker go, you can walk off back down the other side of the hill and it's going to keep rolling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Until it doesn't.
Yep.
And then you got to be prepared to roll another snowball up the hill.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how much different is that than having a day job? Well, how much of that, you control your own destiny to an extent. And you look at being an affiliate, and the truth about making money online as an affiliate is your destiny is controlled. The vendors out there are your bosses. I mean, they control when and how and if they launch.
Yeah.
And if they stop launching, well, you can't be a very effective affiliate if there's nothing to be an affiliate for. Yeah. So you have to adjust. And I think that, to me, that's the truth about making money online is it's a job. It is a job. It's not your day job, but it can very quickly turn into a day job.
Yeah. Yeah. The in the early stages when I first started, there was a little bit of romanticism involved, right? Because you just buy into the whole hype machine of this. I'm going to just do this one thing about a $17 product and boom, I'm going to be sipping Mai Tais on the beach, and I'm going to be collecting all these checks. And then the reality sets in and you start realizing that, yeah, I got to show up every single day. I got to produce content, or I need to do some emails, or I got to promote this stuff, and I got to keep doing it over and over again. It kind of, you lose a little bit of that. I mean, when you lose that idealism of what you do, and then the reality sets in of, yeah, man, this is a job. It really is a job. And I try not to look at it like that because I don't want it to be like that. But, the more you do it, the more you realize, yeah, every morning you wake up, go in, just like how you go to your regular day job, and you do the tasks that you're supposed to do, and then you do it over again. You do it over again.
Yeah. Check it out. You get your first day job. You're making minimum wage, and you're like, yeah, baby, making money, right? Got a little jingle in my pocket. Look at me go, right? Next thing you know, you move up, you get a job, you start making a salary. You're like, look at me, I'm a salary employee. That means I just come and go, not punching a clock, right? You're moving along. You like hit six figures in your career. It's 20 years in, 30 years in. It's like, man, this ain't ever going to get any better, is it? Like, this is it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like it just all of it goes away. It's just the routine. It's just the reality. It's the truth about making money. Is to make money, you got to put in some effort and some work. Until you get systems in place. And, we talked about this too. Like there's aspects of it that we like. Like, I never thought I would like to do this. Like doing this, just turning on the microphone and hanging out with you and talking. Yeah. This is the part that's nothing like my day job used to be. Because this is just amazing for me. It's just like, because this is what I want to talk about. Literally, it's what we want to talk about. We come together, we decide, and we talk about it. Yeah. Is it going to work? I don't know. You tell me. You're watching on the YouTube channel.
Leave a comment down below.
Right? And is this interesting to you? Because there's plenty of things that I do as an affiliate marketer, as an entrepreneur, that I'm not interested in doing, but I know have to get done. And until I get to the point in my business that I either have the money and or the time to find somebody to do it for me, then I have to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the rub, right? Because you have to do it in order to make the money so you can pay someone else to do it for you. That's just the way that it is.
It's like your day job, right? You show up and you're mopping the floor, and until you learn how the floors need to be mopped, and you move up to being the supervisor of the floor moppers, right? And then move on to the next stage of your career. You know what I mean? Like, I remember, in 1996, when I got out of the Air Force, my first job, like I went through even in the Air Force, you go through the same process, but I just want to talk about like my first job, right? Like after I got out of the military, I was doing grunt work again, right? I'm like, you're just like, well, man, this is like, like, hey, we need this cable ran or whatever, because I was in IT. Like, I haven't ran a cable in, 20 years, because after 10 years of doing it, I was like, I don't want to do this job. So I learned more skills and got, up my game. You know what I mean? It's the same thing as an entrepreneur, as an affiliate. But you got to go through the trials. You have to understand how it works. It's like our recommendation for training allows you to build a foundation of your business in 7 days. But the training is for you to do it. And there's so many people that show up and are like, well, can I just get this done? Yeah, you can. But if you don't know how to do it, do you know if you're getting what you paid for?
Yeah. And that's so true, because, we're going through a lot of different experiences as we're building our business. And, we talk about outsourcing a lot. We talk about it a lot. And we were just, lamenting about how expensive it is to get good outsourcers. So if you have somebody write a blog post for you or do video editing or whatever it is, the better the person, the more typically the better the experience a person is, the more expensive it can be. And that's the challenge. And so until you get to that point, you got to do it yourself. You just got to do it yourself. But in going through that pain and suffering of actually learning how to do it, that's when you understand what to look for and what to ask for when you're looking for an outsourcer. And it's kind of like that. Again, it's just that one of those things. That's the cruel irony of it, is that you got to do it anyway in order for you to know that you're not getting ripped off in the first place.
So in your day job, this is something that you would never think of, because it's just not, you're not allowed to do it in a typical day job. I think this could be done in some jobs. I don't know if it'd be legal or not, but think about it. Think about outsourcing your day job. Well, you were hired to do the task, and you keep your day job because of your ability to do that task. Yep. So in the beginning, if you just hired an outsourcer and they didn't do it right, you'd have to clean it up, right? Otherwise, you'd lose your job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It is no different as an entrepreneur, as an affiliate marketer, and making money online. You can outsource everything, but if it's crap, you're not going to make any money. So you're just going to be spending money to make no money. Yeah. You know? Yeah. But there is some truth here, right? And there's a silver lining in this gray dark cloud that me and Ken got hanging over your head right now about affiliate marketing being so hard. there is a point where you reach sort of, I don't know what the phrase I'm looking for is, but the point is your time is too valuable to do certain tasks because you are the face of the organization. So for example, if making a content, if us doing this podcast makes us more money, so in the 30 minutes we do this podcast, if we make X amount of dollars to do this podcast because we're bringing in leads, mm-hmm. and we have to do this versus the time it would take to go and write a blog post or, make sure that we download the best featured image for that blog post or, it's just little menial tasks that become just these repetitive things that other people can do for you and keep the quality up. That's how you scale. Yeah. Right. And as you scale that, your time becomes even more valuable because now you're managing those people underneath you. Right. So you go from the writer, if you're specifically talking about a blog, you go from the writer and the editor and the uploader and the site maintainer to the person that just oversees all that. You're the supervisor. Yeah. And we all know in your day job, the supervisor makes more money.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just that process of having to go through that process. I think that's the part, right? Where you're working. I know we're working to that point where we want to get to that level where we can be the supervisor or where we can outsource. And we both have experience where we've outsourced other people. And had them do other tasks for us. And, it talk about freeing up that time and the value that you get out of it. When you find somebody that can do that for you, that does it really well, and that frees up an hour, even a half an hour of your time. I mean, that's time that can be spent towards growing your business and scaling, which is so important if you want to get to that higher level in terms of revenue and profit.
So even outside of your business, I mean, the truth about making money online, being an entrepreneur, I mean, if you need an assistant, you might be able to free up time by hiring an assistant to do your grocery shopping, pick up your laundry, clean your house, mow your grass, and spend your time on your business. And, or instead of doing those tasks, free up yourself to be doing something relaxing. Now, if yard work is your thing, then do it. That's the thing too that a lot of people don't understand about the process. If it's relaxing for you to do yard work, then don't lose that, right? So in your business, to bring that back to your business, and as an entrepreneur and being an affiliate marketer, if you like doing all those little tasks, if you can write a blog post that ranks and makes you money, and you like to do it, then you should keep doing it. I mean, there's no reason that you should outsource that.
Yeah, and contact me because I might have some
work
some opportunities. Contact both of us. We,
got some work for you.
We got some work for you. But that's true. That's true. I mean, that's a part that I think we talk about on the side quite a bit is the ability to outsource the tasks that we don't like to do. And focus on the things that we like to do. And, we'll get there. Obviously, this is part of the journey that we're on. But yeah, I can't wait for that day for when I can just be like, hey, I'll outsource this part and the person did it. And now it frees me up to do this. And now I've got this part done rather than going, okay, today I'm going to focus on this chunk for half the day. And the other half of the day is going to be focused on this chunk. I'd rather have somebody take care of the latter half of the day so I can focus the entire day on the thing that I want to focus on. And, that's the part where, it is the grind and that's the part that's like a job. and I can't wait till I can hire an assistant. Just
So,
can't
I
wait.
mean, as far as affiliate marketing being hard and keeping your day job, you just move from one to the other. So, as an affiliate marketer, you're going to have to find the places you can make money, and the places you make money are from launches, and or if there's no launch, creating your own buzz around a product
Yeah.
and make it. If it's an evergreen product, you have to create something that makes it so people want to buy it because it's always available at the same price.
Yep.
Well, yeah, that means that can you sell that product every day? Possibly. But could you create sort of, a mini launch of your own around a bonus or something? That's going to take work. You're going to have to set and plan that out, you know? So at your day job, you may not plan your daily activities. That task list may come down to you, you know, but the daily activities have to be accomplished, even as an affiliate marketer.
Yeah. Yeah. Same thing like a day job. You come in and you're like, okay, this is what I got to do today. I got to work on this project or presentation or whatever it is. I got to do this, this, and that. Same thing with us, but with us, if we don't do it, we lose momentum. We lose a lot of momentum. It's not like I can say, well, you know what, the project's due in a month. I'm going to take today off. I'm going to go grab me a cup of coffee and a donut, right? It's just, if we can do that, but it's we're going to be wasting a lot of not only time, but we're going to be wasting money. And I think that's, but the difference I realize is that you and I, we're workaholics, right? We're workaholics, and let's just admit that because I enjoy just the work part of it and getting things done, especially when I get into something. Like I was working I was telling you I was working on a video, and I was doing a review page, and I was getting into the graphics, and I really enjoyed doing it. And that's the part that I enjoy. I enjoy doing that and coming up with creative ways of doing something that is ordinarily can be very mundane. Or I could take the easy way out and just take, just the simple approach. But I thought this time I want to be more creative. And I really enjoyed it. And that's the part that kind of, when I start and then I look at the time that I put in, I don't even realize that, oh my gosh, like 3 hours went by already. Wow. Okay. I got to put this on the side and work on something else. But that's a part where for me, I enjoy that part of the job because it's something that I enjoy. Now, obviously, I would love to outsource all the other stuff that I don't enjoy. But again, that's another story when we can get to that level in our businesses.
Yeah. So just like in my day job, there are certain things that I had to do that I didn't want to do. And you'd go looking for people to sort of offload that work to or those tasks to. That's just reality, right?
Yeah.
As you moved up the ladder, you would
Yeah.
just unload things.
Yeah.
So I think it's nice to have that vision of my business being that way at some point. But then again, it's mine, so I can do whatever I want with it. Because sometimes working with people makes things harder, makes things slower. Now, there are things just like in your day job. If you're hired for a specific job, it's because you could do that task. There's some tasks that you can't do. For example, I'm not an artist, and one of the projects I'm working on requires artwork to be done. So I have to go find somebody to do the artwork. Yeah. Now, I do know what I like. So when that artist does the thing and they give it back to me, I look at it and go, no. And then I have to provide feedback to that artist. Well, see, in that case, I have no choice because I need them to do the artwork. Like, I know what I like to look at. I know what I want it to look like. But give me a pen and a paper, I could sit here until the cows come home, and it ain't ever going to look like what I want.
Yeah. Yeah, that's always the case. And that, what, that's the interesting thing when I think about that, because, to relate to that, in designing a logo, right? You want a logo. And so you find somebody, maybe you find somebody on Fiverr or whatever, and you hire them out. And then you start doing, you start having to tell them what you want. And it can be just this process where, like, man, I put in so much work just to tell you what I wanted in order to get, that's the thing, right? You still are putting in the work to do it, even though you're not the one who's actually doing it. So yeah, there's kind of like that. I don't know what the term that you would use, but yeah, there is that level of effort and time that you have to put in even though you're outsourcing it to somebody that can do it much better than you can.
Yeah.
So still, it is literally a job.
Yeah,
You're a supervisor.
It's your job. It's your day job. Because you can be disappointed as an entrepreneur, as an affiliate marketer as well, in the results or the process. Yeah. So in your day job, you don't really have any control over it because, again, it just rolls downhill from the people that own the business and the people they hired to run the business, and then that's down to your supervisor.
Yep.
And your supervisor's like, we got to do this. And you're like, man, this process is just broken. This doesn't work. And they're just like, it's not your job to fix the process. It's your job to do the work. Yeah. Same thing as an affiliate. You're an affiliate marketer. It's not your job to go tell the vendor that their process is broken. Be like, this would work a lot better if you did your product like this and this. If you did your launch on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, it'd work a lot better for me. Yeah. And they're going to be like, well, we don't care, right? That's not your job to tell me how to do my job. Your job is to do your job, and your job is to promote my product as an affiliate when my product pops up. Day job, is that a same? It's the same, right? It's hard. It's hard work. So keep your freaking day job already.
Yeah, just keep it.
You're not doing a very good job of convincing me to be an affiliate marketer, Ken.
No. And you know what? Maybe I'm doing it on purpose because the less competition, the better.
Right? Step into my office.
Yeah, step into my office.
At the end of the day, this episode has been the truth. Yeah. And the truth is your day job is hard and it sucks sometimes. The truth is being an affiliate marketer is hard and it sucks sometimes.
Yeah. And you just gotta roll with the punches. You just gotta roll with it.
And it may not be what you want to hear, but it needs to be it is what you need to hear.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what we do here.
But not easy.
It is simple, but it's not easy. That's what, as Ken said. And that's what we're here to do. Me and Ken are here to tell you the truth about making money online. Specifically the affiliate files. We do our best to focus on being an affiliate, but I think most people are convinced that being an affiliate is just one thing that they do. They just show up. I'm just an affiliate. Yeah. There's so much to it.
Yeah. I'm wondering if my original self, if I knew all the stuff that was involved, if I would still do it or not. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. Why not just create your own product?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I did it in a different realm in Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like digital product.
I think the whole episode could turn into pros and cons of being an affiliate. And really, I mean, that's what it boils down to.
Yeah.
You keep your day job because affiliate marketing is hard.
Yeah.
But also quit your day job because your day job is hard.
Yeah.
It's a relative issue. What's hard is relative to you. I'm not going to sit here and tell you to keep your day job if you dig ditches, because that is hard. Yep. That's hard. That's hard physical work. Yep. Again, it's all relative.
It is. So keep your day job.
Keep your day job because affiliate marketing is hard. And that's the episode, folks. I would like to really know what you got out of this episode, because at the beginning, my statement was just that. Keep your day job because affiliate marketing is hard and it's not for everyone. And the point was for Ken to convince me that affiliate marketing is easy, but he didn't do his job.
Yeah. I succumbed to the
right?
fact that it really is not easy.
So I'm gonna tell Ken to keep his day job because he sucks at convincing people to be an affiliate marketer.
Yeah.
That's why we're affiliate marketers, folks. And the podcast is just a side hustle.
It is.
And with that, I'm Gary Baker. He's Ken Furukawa, and we'll talk to you later.